Good evening. This is Olga Rosa Rodman Chang. Tonight's top story is Dick Charkota has been found dead tonight in his tour bus.
Well, suppose a story like this ought to start out like any other. At the beginning. There we go. Now, my little Dick was born on the floor of his theater classroom while his mother was doing an improvised pantomime about childbirth. She was booed off the stage because the audience thought she was making too much noise, but Dick was an ordinary child, you know? He would leave for school early in the morning, then come home late at night, nobody know where he'd been. He was a good kid, never made a peep, nor showed his face around the house.
Dickie and I spent most of our childhood together. We would go to the creek every Sunday, and we would take off our shirts together and we would play this game called Ghost. And my pants would be the haunted house and Dickie would be the ghost, and he would haunt my pants and take back what was rightfully his, he would say. Yeah, I guess it's all part of being a comedian, right? crazy things like that.
So I remember the first time I got with a girl. I was 17. Yeah, I know, right? 17, that's the age of magic. Anyway, we were driving around, I had just taken her to Papa Gino's. We ate the garlic bread. It was wonderful. So, get back in front of her house. I stop the car, we're kissing, having fun. She leans over, she goes, what do you want me to do to you? And basically, I blacked out. I don't remember the second before the second I remember. But the second I do remember was me requesting, well, it sounded like this, ready? Go down on me! Yeah, I know. Good approach, right? But anyway, I walked out of there with an extra chest hair, so Dick Charkota was the winner. Thank you, ladies.
My boy Dick, he sure knew how to treat them ladies. They'd come over here all the time trying on clothes in front of each other, and they'd just be laughing and laughing.
Yeah, Dickie would say that his mother in his childhood would be really absent, that she wasn't always there for him. Well, it was really hard to understand her. She had this really squeaky voice, but I like to think that Dickie could understand her.
You know, my wife once told me she saw Dick giving his friend Lou CPR out back. Oh, we just laughed and laughed about that.
Dick was most famous for his outrageous experimentation with comedy. Unfortunately for him, his last experiment with nitrous left him laughing to death.
My mother died when Dick was only 11 years old. I had no idea how to deal with it. And at his 12th birthday party, there were just so many balloons. So many balloons.
I was over at my nephew's house. He's 5. He's a cool little kid. He's pretty creative. He was playing with some Play-Doh on the floor. He made little green aliens, and had a whole story for him. I was pretty touched. I was very touched, in fact, because I didn't have a very good relationship with my nephew at that time, so I decided to take it upon myself to join in his efforts. So I knelt down next to the little bugger, grabbed some blue Play-Doh, I made some aliens, and I said, hey bud, how about I make my blue aliens play with your green aliens, we have a little party. And he turns to me and says, hey, how about you make some blue shut the fuck up?
Well, let's see, well, Dick graduated 8th from high school in his class. And then he went off to some artsy school where them carnival folk taught him how to be a fucking fruit, dance around on stage.
I was always the brains of the operation because, Dick never went to school, so I had to type up his report cards for him to show his parents. So, when he wasn't going to school, he'd hit up the open mics and the local improv groups. Tried out different things to see what worked, but, and I was there on the sideline helping him out wherever I could.
But I heard he was in a show. I heard he was quite a sight to see.
I wasn't always physically there for Dick, but I always intended to support him in every way.
He just never asked me to be around.
I mean, how hard is it to be a woman nowadays, ladies? Am I right? I mean, with 5 types of lipstick, tampons, water weight, birthing babies, picking up the kids from school, and doing the dishes, how are we supposed to get any action? I mean, men aren't the only one that like to get buggered, am I right, ladies? Yeah!
I heard that Dick got a part in this feature-length film about 10 years after he got into the whole comedy business. It's called Dick's Diner, In and Out.
The film was terrible. It was awful. The worst thing I've ever seen.
Got very flaccid reviews, though.
So, Dick is playing himself if he was gay in the movie, and then there was a puppet, and he's gay, and like, not like convincing gay, like Harvey Fierstein and Nathan Lane had a baby together, and then adopted it out of gay land.
You know what, that's just too bad. I thought it was pretty funny.
It was awful.
So, Kristen, tell me, how do you feel about Obama as the president?
I hate him!
What? I thought you were a Democrat.
No, I'm not. You know my stance on black people.
That is racist. You know what? We're through.
Be fine. I hate this shit anyway!
Let's... Kristen. Stop. Kristen. No. Oh,
Dick never laughed. No matter how funny things got, he never let out laughter. He held it in. Maybe just nothing could ever impress him, like how a sports star can never enjoy a home run. He could just never enjoy a good laugh. Until that fateful day he discovered nitrous when he went to the dentist. Then he laughed. Oh, how he laughed.
Well, my son needed that gas to laugh. I mean, he was so used to people laughing at him that I think he forgot how to laugh. As a child, he rarely laughed at anything he ever did. It's real kind of sad, if you ask me. All right, I think we're done here. I gotta get going. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
thank you.
Mr. Charkota's last will and testament is for his remains to be cooked into a pie and slammed into the face of President Obama. This is Olga with Nightline News, signing off.